podcast. I'm gonna introduce fuck.
Oh shit. You're ready.
I'm gonna do the socials. I'm gonna do the ratings, and then I'm gonna give a quick synopsis about Blue Lock, blah blah blah. Hit the wham and the bam. I'm gonna
Yes,
introduce Krishan as a host. Tell everybody Amanda can be here because she doesn't like sports anime, so we can dog on her real quick. And then that's why I sent the fucking text message to Krishan with her bitch ass. And then I'm introduce y'all. I'm introduce Leo, first time guest. I'm introduce you, returning guest. I'll touch on you, Ursi, since you're a returning guest. I'll be like, hey, has your favorite anime changed? You tell them, what it's changed to. And then I'm going to pivot to Leo. Leo's going to give his favorite anime and say why. And then we're going to go back into the topics. The first question is, who is your favorite character in the show and why?
Yes, sir.
And after that, then we just go on to the next topic and the next topic. And yeah, it's pretty much self-explanatory after that. So we all good, bros? We good, man. We
Good.
We good, yeah. We good, man. But all right. Let me put my phone on Do Not Disturb because, there it goes. All right. About to start this, man, but I'm going to go through the rundown. Ursa, you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. Audio sounded perfect. Krishan, you ready?
Sí.
Estoy
listo.
Audio, man. The audio crisp. Leo, you ready?
Yes.
I'm ready, baby.
Oh, let's get this shit, man. Welcome back to Anime for Three. Strap in because this is gonna be a great one. So for y'all soccer fans, that's a little hint. But this is what Anime for Three is about now. We're gonna have colorful conversations around questions, topics stemming around a targeted anime series, or it could be about a movie or a film. But please, we always ask you guys to rate our podcast, be able to provide us feedback that way, as well as follow us on our socials. We are on Twitter, we are on TikTok, we're on Instagram. It's Anime for Three. You're gonna have to spell out the three. And we are also on YouTube TV. I said YouTube TV, but we are on YouTube.
Damn.
Yeah.
We ain't like that yet.
Like that.
Premium.
But we are on YouTube. Subscribe to us. We are Anime for Three. You got to put the number 3. But please follow us on our socials. But today, if you didn't get the little hint, we are tackling Blue Lock, and you can watch that on Crunchyroll. I believe it's on Hulu. I don't think it's on Hulu yet because it's not on DVD or whatever. But you can definitely watch it on Crunchyroll for sure. But Blue Lock, I'll give you guys a little synopsis. It is a Japanese national team that has just finished 16th in the World Cup. But there's a football genius called Ego Jinpachi who constructs a fucking genius plan to lead Japan to stardom, to lead them to greatness, right? So he creates this training regiment called Blue Lock to create the world's greatest, quote unquote, egotist striker. So the man truly just gathered like 300 of the best strikers in the country in Japan and made a promise to the one who becomes victorious that they're going to be the best striker in Japan. They're not going to be the best striker in Japan, but in the fucking world. So that boy Ego, I hope he delivers because that's what this anime is going to be. So if you want to think about it, it's a battle royale of egos to the battle of death, or if you guys have seen Squid Games, it's like, battle of that, but everybody's kicking each other's balls to death. I mean, if you want to think about it like that, but do want to add before we jump in that the strikers who don't make it through, I believe their careers are capped or they can't play soccer anymore. Like they're done. So this is do or die. So that's pretty much a synopsis. Again, it is on fucking Crunchyroll. I'm cussing a lot in this fucking show because this is my favorite anime, one of my favorites. But we are joined with the host, Krishan Krishizi, in the motherfucking house. Yes, sir. And then we got 2 guests with us. We got a returning guest, Ursi, and we got a new guest, Leo. Let's give him a round of fucking applause. Let's get yeah. Well, you know how it is. we're gonna ask our returning guest first. Has your favorite anime changed since you've been with us, Ursi?
Yes, I think last time I said Naruto, which was kind of a basic answer, but I thought about it after that, and I was like, it's definitely fucking Death Note. And yeah, 100%.
I
And
know.
Light did nothing wrong.
Yeah, but I
That
want
sounds
to know why.
right.
Yeah, I
Light
want
did
to know
nothing wrong.
why you switched it from Naruto to Death Note. I just gotta know. If you could keep it concise, that'll be beautiful. But
Yeah,
I really want to know.
no, I think it was kind of. I was a bit nervous. I was a little shy. You know, I was like first time guest, so I was like, I don't want to make a fool out of myself, so I said Naruto, but I
Gotcha.
meant Death Note.
All right. Well, we got a Satanist
soundtrack's
over
nice,
here.
though.
I'm just kidding. No, Death Note is a good anime. I mean, I think that was like my
Light
second
Yagami.
one. I mean, it was pretty good, and the plot was very sound. If you like, mind games.
Yeah,
That's a solid.
and Light did nothing wrong. Just saying.
All right, that's for another episode. But I appreciate you, Ursi.
Yep.
Well, we got a
how you
new
say-
guest.
how you
Lee
spell your last name?
Go. What's you?
What-
I know
what
you-
up? What's up?
Hey, you better put that book. What's you doing?
Oh.
This shit.
Hey, how am I gonna die, Krishan?
For the audio listeners, Krishan was just writing his book like he was light. Hey,
He's gonna take a potato chip and eat it.
that peanut allergy.
no. But no, we got our new guest, Leo, in the house. Give him a round of applause. Let's go. All right, Leo, this is what we do with the new guest, though. But what is your favorite anime and why?
Well, I mean, just like I guess I'm gonna go with like something with like Ursi. My favorite anime growing up was Dragon Ball Z. Just a childhood anime, you know, and so it's been stuck with me ever since. But right now, as a adult anime lover, probably Blue Lock. Like I'm. It's. I mean, dude, it's. I don't know, and you'll know why here in a bit. But yeah.
Wow.
I really thought of Leo when I started watching this. I was like, I know he's gonna eat this, and yeah,
He's going. And for people who don't know who Leo is a soccer connoisseur. All right, so
Connoisseur.
No, he's definitely passionate about soccer. So this is definitely, yeah, the same thing Krishan said. Like, honestly, like when I was watching, I was like, I bet Leo's loving every fucking episode of this shit, every fucking scene, every fucking panel we're getting. So
Every episode.
But that all right. Well, you met the guest, guys, but let's go into the topics. Our first topic of 3 is, who is your favorite character in the show? Who's your favorite character in Blue Lock and why? And anybody can go, but if nobody goes, I'll go first. But I'll give the floor. I'll give the 9-second rule. The 9-second rule.
Okay, so my favorite character right now is obviously the main character, Isagi. Reason is because he is the most relatable as to what I was like as an athlete during my soccer profession, like soccer career. Like all the emotions that he went through, all the teammates, his feelings, the losses, the wins, like I feel it in my soul how he feels. Now, a close second is Nagi. Because a very close second, because of his come up and how he realized of how like competition wise, he left his fucking childhood best friend to go compete with Isagi because he discovered the world of competition and soccer, and he's starting to get to the point of how Isagi feels, and that's how I feel.
Right on. No, those are two good, solid characters. Those are two characters that stand out in the show. So 100%. Isagi, how can you hate Isagi? I mean, he's the main character. You can't really. People who hate the main character need to. You know what? I'm just gonna shut up. I think Ursi has a favorite character he wants to, present. So Ursi, the floor is yours.
So kind of like Leo, I feel most connected to this character, and that's Bachira.
Okay.
You know,
Wasn't expecting that.
The way Bachira plays
is like so free. It's like he's in the playground, like always wants to take on everyone, and that's kind of how I played as well. And so I feel most connected to him. Isagi I think is mid. No, I'm just joking. But yeah.
I was like, yeah.
I was like, please tell me why.
Nah, but yeah, Batra is my favorite. Second favorite, honestly, probably Nagi. There's no reason. I just fuck with his talent.
He's gifted. I mean,
Yeah.
that's what.
Yeah, actually, that's the best way to put it. He's very gifted because he's able to adapt to something that he's never really been like done before.
Yeah.
And so, and then just like that, he's able to pick it up.
No, 100%. I mean, 100%. Krishan, you want to go before I jump in?
Yeah, I would say, like, I'm gonna say the character that Val probably thinks that like, I play like this on Apex.
Please do it.
So,
oh wait, hold on. I think I know who it is too.
Hey, on three, let's say it. On three, let's say it.
1, 2, 3. Borrow.
Yeah.
Donkeys, you donkeys. Give me. I'm the king.
That's hilarious.
I was like, dang. Once Bao said I was Hangman and Top Gun, it's Barrow's kind of the same. I was like, dang. I was like, yeah, I would be the same, man. It's like, give me the ball. Let me do what I gotta do. Don't get in my way. But he has like growth though. Like I like his growth and stuff. Like he's been humbled, and there's times I've been humbled, but I'm like, you gotta have that to play better. Like, it can't just be self-doubt, you know what I mean? So
I also do believe that he is the most egotistical and delusional person, but like he's proving himself still. He's able to support his delusion.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't even think about him. He definitely is an egotist for sure. Like he's a walking ego filled, testosterone filled. Everything filled. Like he's just borrowed. But yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, he definitely is living to his talent. Go ahead.
See, I think he's like what ego's looking for. Because if you think about it, like Rin and Isagi and like Batra, they're not really a striker, like they're more like midfielders. So like Baru is like a top-notch striker. Like that's what ego is looking for.
Yeah. I mean, the essence of the whole project is that he pretty much came up to the higher ups or whatever they're called, and he was just like, hey, like, you know why Japan sucks? Because we're playing too much team fucking ball. We're too much of yay. But he's like saying like we need to go back to that fucking dog shit, that monster shit. Be like, hey, when I have the ball, you gotta respect my shit. That's pretty much what ego's trying. This is the essence of Blue Lock.
Yeah, it is. That's
not a question for but we'll get into that when we.
Anyway, Val, what's yours, baby?
My favorite is Isagi as well too, because I always root for the main character. I've never had any ounce of soccer in me. Like I played it like fun.
You always root for the main character?
Yeah, well, let's not do this. But no, like, bro, I love a character that is the underdog and is learning about their abilities. Like his whole figuring out his spatial awareness, like that he was able to understand, like seeing his past self do something and trying to adapt to do like self-correct and not do what he's seeing. Spatial awareness, blah blah blah. You know what that means. And then when he had his bout against Baru, and then he was leading into a new formula about like understanding like he can't lean super heavy on his spatial awareness. Like that spatial awareness is not going to lead to always goals. And like his bout against with Rin and everything about like, bro, you got to be able to use your eyes. Like you got to check everyone's blinds. Like I just love how he's progressively adding on top of his skill, like incrementally each episode. And I love that in the character. I mean, everybody else is doing that too, but
evolution.
I got to root for my man Isagi, man. Like
it doesn't even seem like he has like plot armor either. Like he's like actually like having like he's like losing time. He's like, I thought I did everything perfect. Like it's like he's very like,
and what I love about this show, and it's tying into, it's like I love that they lose. Like they don't win all the fucking time, and they learn. Like, brother. Anyway, I'll get too passionate about this shit. Like,
Yeah.
you don't always have to win to learn something. Like, if you lose, you can still learn from losing. That's all I'm gonna say before I become a fucking prophet. But
Ren,
no,
Ren
that was.
that's
You
my
said what?
second. Ren is my second.
Ren is good,
Yeah.
bro. He's also another Nagi in a way. I mean,
He just the way he kicked it from halfway. He said, "Y'all turned y'all back on him." He said,
bro.
that
Bro,
was,
when I
Ren-
saw that scene, I was like, "Ain't no way this is gonna happen in real life. Nobody's making a goal from half." Well, again, they said that the field is short, like smaller.
Yeah, there's shorter fields, so it's like 3v3. So there's like easy, it can be done.
You think
But
so?
yeah, like I mean, also with Rin, he's very egotistical, but like his ego is not because of him. I feel like based off the anime, it's based off his
Oh, you think it's
brother.
his brother? Yeah,
yeah, his
and I
family.
can see
That's
that.
his fuel. Like that's why he's doing it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, 100%. I agree. I agree. I didn't even think about it like that, but yeah, he's driven from his brother. He wants to beat his brother. I really want to know what the back like. Was he? Well, I know Ursi's read the manga, but like, and this is only anime only, but just but like, did his brother do something? Like, I'm just curious about what that backstory is. So
Yeah.
I can tell you.
Man, shut up.
Girl, but that's gonna lead us to our next question about.
Bro, he killed his family like Itachi, bro.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
can you imagine?
Got the lawyers to hide
For
it.
soccer, bro? For soccer?
It's not that serious.
You 20, bro? Not even like
Hey, bro, I'd do the same thing if I got nutmegged. It's very fair.
You would
Going
kill.
after
You would kill a
everybody.
whole person's family if you got nutmegged.
Oh,
Hell
absolutely.
yeah,
On
dude.
live
Bro,
TV, World Cup.
on
Like,
In
live-
front of the hose, bro?
yeah,
Like
and my whole reputation is scarred.
It's non-existent.
I don't think
huh?
you realize like what it does to your soul when you get nutmegged, Val. It is like the worst thing that could possibly ever happen to you. I'd rather
Oh,
tear
wait,
an
so
ACL.
put it
Explain it for the
on
people that
yeah, put
we
it in
have an
basketball
audience,
or
yeah.
football terms.
You get your ankles crossed really bad.
As fuck.
As fuck.
Do you
Yeah,
fall
as
down?
fuck.
Do you
And then
fall
like
down?
football, it's like you just get
Sometimes.
like they like hit you in the face mask and like they like shove you down to the ground.
Oh,
It's like that
yeah.
same
that's-
disrespect.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. That's
And if you fall down, it's twice as worse.
Oh
Like,
God.
dude.
But I don't think that justifies for you killing their whole family.
Yeah, that's
super.
so like
Let's put that on record. It's very,
No, you're right.
embarrassing.
You're right. Yeah, I think I took it too far.
Let's tie it back into our topic. And it's leading back to backstory. So, and this could be very quick, but like I was just curious, do you guys think that the backstories for the characters that they have shown backstory for, does it add value to the character or does it remove value for the character?
Can I answer this?
Absolutely.
Me. Okay, so like I think he's mid, but honestly, like his backstory is great, and that's Isagi, because you see it from the first episode where like he dribbles past the whole team, and instead of scoring, he passes, and the guy misses. So I think his backstory is like he could never have like he couldn't find the confidence in himself to perform well in soccer until he got to this ego thingy until he got to Blue Lock. And so I think it's just like now like we're truly seeing what he like his natural talent is because he has more confidence in himself and he's like he's becoming the player that he wanted to be ever since the first episode. He's still mid though, but
yeah.
So
it's a great character.
I think the
Why-
backstories-
All right, go ahead.
I do want to add to that. So like on that first episode, whenever he made that pass, right? It wasn't a wrong choice either though. If he made the choice to shoot it or to pass it, either choice would have been okay. The only thing that differentiates those two things is that he decided to pass it because he thought in that second, he thought it was the better choice. And also, I mean, yeah, if he had shot, it would have been also a really good choice. But I don't know. It's it comes down again to the context of teamwork and being a solo egoistic person.
What I like about Blue Lock is like they'll take like that moment, and you like might be like halfway paying attention, like damn, I don't know if I passed and stuff, but like whenever he has that chance, like same goal, you see his teammate running, like he's in blue lock, and like he thinks that memory, like Isagi, like he has those memories where like in a way Blue Lock does it with the backstories, especially like on the big characters, they like whenever their moments like coming and like that slow mo, it like ties so well. And you start seeing like some of these like really like top animes, they have those moments where it's not like just the backstory and then like the episode goes and you gotta kind of remember. It's like they'll just go and like they're almost like their life flashes and they're like, this I don't want to go through this or everything's led me up to here. Like I like Chigiri. Like she was like the doctor and like her knee and everything. And she's like, if I'm going out, like then and like you feel for him, like you know what I do, and like you just feel so happy for like that person is like just like going full speed. Like, you know, I'm gonna give it my all. And then like the
Yeah.
last I'll say was
You know, it's funny that you mentioned Shigiri because I did feel like him too whenever I hyperextended my knee and my hip flexor. Dude, I was scared to play again because
Yeah.
like fuck, what if I made it worse?
it's a
Yeah.
mental
Then-
thing, yeah.
And then whenever I did, like was able to play at full potential again, I was like, hell yeah, this is so liberating. So
Yeah.
I understand that.
It's like just leave it all on the field. You're like, if it is, like it's my time, but
Yeah.
you know, like I would just suck like watching it just go half ass just because you're like, oh, I just don't know. It's like, man,
You
you in
give
the
it your
top,
all.
like
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know, and like
No,
it's insane.
yeah, Chiguri is definitely a good one for that added a lot of value to that character. Absolutely. The whole scene about, the shackles on her legs and everything, or his legs, and then fucking like broke free and everything. Like honestly, like that was very, and the whole like, man, like that motherfucker tearing up their AC, like that was beautiful. That was really
Yeah.
beautiful, and that definitely added. The only reason why I brought this question up is because like for me there was some backstory that were kind of relevant. Like I can't even remember the character, and I was trying to look
Yeah.
for it while y'all were talking. But is the guy that betrayed Isagi and the people at the very beginning? I think it was when it was like X and Y versing off. He was on their team. He was on their team and he was like not playing. And then
Oh,
there was
yeah.
a reason. There was a reason why he was not. Then they showed the back, and I can't even remember it because it was so. It was dumb. It was just dumb.
Yeah. It's like the
And they
same-
showed a full like 5 minutes of it. I was like, why? Like, I understand like we should hate him. Like I understand like they're trying to give him a redeeming arc about like, oh, he was betrayed and that's why he's this way. But like I'm like, we didn't need that.
yeah. The
We
people
didn't
like
need
that
that.
lose.
Yeah.
Like their backstories are sometimes are just hard to be goofy. Like what's those twins with the weird eyes and the eyebrows? Like those ones. They
Fuck,
got that backstory of like
I
the
know who
twins,
you're
and, like,
talking
it's
about,
just,
but yeah, I'm just like,
Yeah.
it's
I think those are mainly just a little bit of the filler that they have to add in there for
you're
those
right.
characters whenever
You're
facing
right.
an opponent. So, but yeah, I mean,
Nobody remembers him. I don't even remember his
Yeah.
name.
I
And we
think-
got a
yeah,
full
that
backstory
glasses
about
motherfucker,
him. You said who?
Yeah.
the one wearing the glasses.
Yeah.
I don't remember his name either. I remember.
I don't
yeah.
remember his
What's his name,
name.
What is he?
You said what's his name?
Actually, what's his name, bro?
Oh, he does. I bet you
Oh,
actually doesn't know.
You're
You
on
don't know,
mute,
say,
bro.
brother.
Oh.
Yeah,
But
we've seen them do
no.
it right though. Like we've seen them do the backstory.
No, and when you
But-
said Chergreer, am I saying it right?
Shigiri?
Shigiri?
Chigiri. Goodness, they
Shigiri?
gonna butcher me for that one. But yeah, I mean, yeah, that was definitely a good backstory. And then Isagi, and then even the guy that like acts like a superhero. Like I actually liked his backstory as well too.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, he becomes such a dude. Okay, sorry, anime only. But he's a
Oh
douchebag,
my
bro.
god.
Once I gotta act like a superhero, I don't remember.
Hey, we're gonna move on to the next.
I didn't
topic.
say anything. All right, fuck it.
No, you're
There's
good.
times where like you just see like their life like on like things are on the line, and I feel like that's what something like when they've done it right, like that. Who was the first two that was like kind of the intelligent one that Isaki like went against first? Like they were like both having a like chess match and mind games, and like at the end he was
The
like,
dude with the bowl cut, right? Like
Yeah,
his eyes were
the one you
yeah,
can see his eyes, bro.
Yeah.
That guy, bro.
he
That
looks
guy
cool,
looked like he
bro.
was gonna be a
Yeah,
threat. Man. I
he was
like,
good. He was good too.
Yeah, and he
He
had
is
the plank and everything. I was like, I like that man for a second, but like you start seeing like his like family like just all rooting for him and like the kids and
Yeah.
stuff. And like, dang, like he's really about to
You
go
feel
home and
you
like
feel hot. Yeah.
and like
Yeah.
so it's like I've definitely seen it done right in Blue
Yeah.
Lock. So I feel like they can definitely stick like to it, just like Demon Slayer. Whenever like we're killing the demons and stuff like that, like little
And they show a good
backstory. It's
backstory,
like
and they make us feel bad about like, man, we should have never killed that demon. Like they just had a shitty life.
yeah, the shitty
Like,
life.
yeah.
Like this is the cards that they were dealt, you know.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
I think Blue Lock can definitely do it for
Oh,
sure.
Blue Lock is Blue Lock is not even. I don't classify it as a sports anime. It's a Shogun soccer and like it's Shogun. It's different, bro. It's shonen,
Yeah.
bro.
No.
But yeah, let's move on to the third topic, third and final. Which is, do you think that this anime, do you think Blue Lock has had an impact in sports, or had an impact in Japan, or impact internationally, or impact personally? So anybody can jump on that and then be able to answer that. Absolutely.
So I think this is going to have a huge impact on Japan, and it has had an impact on me personally. Why I think it's going to have a huge impact on Japan. So you look at Japan in the last two World Cups back in 2018 and 2022, like super underdogs, but they beat big name teams. They beat Germany. They beat Spain. They almost beat Croatia. They almost beat Belgium to advance to the quarterfinals. And like you look at Japan as a whole, they play so well collectively, but there's never that one guy who's a fucking dog. So now, like I think like there's gonna be like a little Japanese kid fucking watching Blue Lock, and he's like, dude, fuck this, I'm gonna be that fucking guy and take on the whole fucking team. That's what I think is gonna happen in the next fucking 10 years. Japan's taking over, baby. Everybody know.
Hey, you heard it from the dad, Ursi. Give that man a round of applause.
Damn, I'm hyped up off of that.
Hey, bro, that man hyped me the fuck.
Dude, bro, I was looking in the fucking mirror and I was fucking preparing myself to say this shit. I was ready. Anyways,
bro,
like as to how it's like affected me personally, and I could probably speak for Leo on this as well. Like, so us being like soccer players and us playing in the midfield, I like after so many games, I always contemplated like, why didn't I just fucking score? Why didn't I shoot it? Why did I have to pass? Like, I always questioned everything I did. Like, why couldn't I just hold on to the ball and become an egoist? And I never did that. And so that's how like it kind of like affected me and on a personal level, especially as a former athlete.
Right on. I have nothing. Ursi, you killed
I mean,
me.
I can agree with that with Ursi with the athlete part, because I mean, it brought me back to, it brought flashbacks basically. Like it brought flashbacks of me playing in high school and some club in college, whatever, you know, and it makes you look back, and then it's like, oh damn, I wish I could have, you know, continued to play soccer or done something different or whatnot. In the international aspect, it has already affected Japan. I mean, their kits was kind of also inspired by the Blue Lock look.
It was.
Well, the author that wrote Blue Lock, he designed the kits for Japan.
Yeah.
2018. Yep.
And I mean, he even like, I think I read it somewhere, was that he reached out to professional soccer players and you know, soccer leaders about the anime, about how would it be controversial to make this anime, and going about it with this egotistical aspect whenever soccer is supposed to be a teamwork, you know,
Team sport.
game, you know.
Yeah.
And so they replied saying, "Oh yeah, go for it." So my guess, So my guess is that, hold on, I swear I paid my light bill.
Broke ass.
So my So my guess is that the anime is gonna show something else that we haven't seen yet, obviously, that we are all gonna come to agreement with. Like, I also think that whenever they say ego, they mean like in terms of self-confidence, not necessarily being selfish.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think that's just it's trying to captivate that confidence rather than selfishness. Although that's what it's demonstrating in the anime so far, practically. But and also even just people in Japan are like 50% about it. They either hate it or they love it. I mean, they sold like millions of copies of it, so it's definitely doing well. And yeah, no, I mean, and people are creating videos, TikToks, trying to recreate its moves, looking
People are
back at
making
old films. Like, it's
people are getting
definitely affected
tattoos of it.
them.
Yep.
Yeah, it's definitely affected internationally.
Speaking
Yeah,
of that,
absolutely.
man, like when I would watch highlights of Japan in the World Cup, like I'd go down in the comments, and so many people were like mentioning Blue Lock, and it was just like it's so like awesome to see like how like people who don't watch anime are watching Blue Lock because they're huge soccer fans, and it's just like I think it's opening up a lot more doors for people who don't watch anime to watch more anime, hentai maybe even, but.
Whoa!
I said what I said.
And it was also just a huge marketing tactic for them to put out the fucking anime whenever the World Cup was going on,
It was smart.
Like,
Yeah. And I want to talk.
so
Go
I
ahead.
wasn't caught up on that whenever it happened either. Like I was
so like
mad at-
it was all already talked about, I'm sure. Like,
Definitely.
they planned it out and they knew it was gonna.
Definitely.
They were hoping to have like they weren't hoping. They knew it was gonna be a good hit because of that. But yeah,
Yeah. I mean, we're not in the fun fact section because of Amanda, so we could throw it in. But yeah, Blue Lock, the manga came out in 2018. That Qatar World Cup was what, 2022, right?
Yeah.
And then that's when they were talking like how you guys are talking about that there was two big soccer animes. Let me see. It's now Blue Lock, which I think is a big anime or big soccer anime. And I say soccer and football is interchangeable. I don't know why we always talk about soccer as the bat. Like soccer was like the term soccer came from the British. Like I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Anyway, but the creators of Blue Lock and the creators of Giant Killing were brought together to be able to kind of co-create what that uniform, that samurai blue uniform, that samurai Blue Lock uniform. So it was pretty cool. Like that's a pretty fun fact. Like I saw and I was like, fuck, like that's so dope. Like how you guys are talking about, like, yeah, like now people who are watching the anime have like a tie to the actual like team, like the Japan team. That's fucking that's insane. You can't say it's a correlation because a correlation is not. It doesn't. You can't. It's not a cause. That's a causation.
Yeah.
That's because they watch
it's real life, brother.
Yeah, they're watching Blue Lock and now they're interested in soccer. So it's not a correlation. It's a causation.
Causation.
Like it's so
like, bro, they had a mini tournament of Blue Lock in Dallas, Texas, at the FC Dallas field, bro.
Really?
That's wild. And I almost wanted to go.
Bro, I would have gone if I didn't have a photo shoot that day. But like,
you would have gone. I think it was in UT. No, was it in UTD?
That's crazy.
I don't know, but anyway, it's wild. It's wild, man. It's wild. Krishan, I'll go unless you have you have
I definitely feel like it's impacted a lot. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, I swear like the Japan women's team used to like whenever like USA used to be like USA versus Japan, like we're all, like always like whenever it was like top 3 in the World Cup, like for women's, right?
I believe so.
I swear,
You're right.
That's for Japan. So I was like, I already like the women's were cold. Like that would even be a cool itself. But like I feel like maybe the men's have seen that and was like, women teams can get there. Like let's both like all like collectively as a country, show like Japan and soccer like means business, And so like I really think that I think real life I'm waiting for the day when like a Japan striker gets like a hat trick or something. I think that would be like the blue lock moment, like
Yeah.
for it to like look like, you know what I mean, they are making waves. Like you see that Japan, like it'll get a lot of people talking, and then like people hype watching it. Um, and so I think that would be really good, like kind of seeing how that plays out over the years. Like y'all said, I downloaded FIFA, like my personal life. I downloaded FIFA immediately.
That man does play
Oh,
FIFA. That man does
man,
play FIFA.
I re-downloaded.
You
I
know-
was like, I just felt right in love with soccer games. It's crazy.
It's funny because I don't even like playing soccer video game. Like I don't like FIFA.
Wow.
You're trash at it.
just like at Apex.
It's getting a little personal here.
Honestly,
but
I thought
we do
Leo would always
appreciate-
be cool. Like I feel like Leo would be cool at soccer just because he's like barely plays, but he knows like the connections and stuff.
Bro,
And like
yeah.
even when you play FIFA, like I don't know if anyone's like listening or like knows kind of the ins and outs, but whenever it's like a my team, so like you'll just open up a pack and you'll get like they'll give you like star players. But if you have one person that's a striker that's Brazil and another one that's from England, it's like shows like a red line in between them because like they are from different countries, different languages, like different play
Yeah.
styles. And so like you think, oh, I want to get like the LeBrons and like the Messis of the team, but like really you need to like see who works well and fits.
Yeah.
And like in Blue Lock is like unconscious, like whenever in the episodes of being like, we need the speed though. He's like, I want this person because they're the best. It's like, you know, and so
That man over here collecting soccer players like ego.
You know that's actually the interesting part about Blue Lock too. Though one thing. So this is the first like I feel like sports anime at least that I remember that it's like saying fuck teamwork. You know what I'm saying? But like they're still doing teamwork. But the thing about it is that they're all strikers, dude. They're trying to build this dynamic and this teamwork with just strikers, not midfielders, not defenders, not keepers. And that's what makes it the most hardest thing about it. Like,
those people
Can
have to
I
fill
add
in the
on to
roles that
that?
are missing. Yeah, even like in the first couple episodes, like a striker had to play goalie, and they were like, "I don't know how to fucking."
How about
play,
this?
bro.
Okay,
Yeah,
first of
like-
all, that's kind of fucked up, bro. I know how mad I'd be if y'all make me play goalie versus the striker. I'm the furthest removed from the ball. Like,
Yeah.
like I'm glad they went
But-
back to the AI for that.
Like what I really like about Blue Lock is that it shows like the ego isn't just about scoring goals, because like you look at Rin, who's probably the most complete player, and he's like controlling the whole game with not even that much scoring involved, and the exact same with Isagi. So it's just like, yes, like you should be selfish and you should try and score, but you also need to learn how to play collectively, but be the main man using your brain. And correct me if I'm wrong, but like doesn't Boro like figure out how to learn how to play with everyone else?
Somewhat.
Yeah.
Somewhat.
So that's a part
because
of
he
his
had
ego.
he had to.
Right, and he's learning a new type of soccer that's always been foreign to him, and so he's like, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna be the man, but in a different way. So I can do other things too, rather than just fucking grab the ball.
And
score.
who brought that out?
Isagi
Who brought
did.
that out?
Goodness.
That's right, bitch. That's right.
Isagi benched him, bro.
Isagi devoured that man, baby.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
But no, right on. Damn, y'all hit everything. Y'all left no crumbs. But
Dude, great podcast, guys. Great podcast.
I
But
would
no,
say,
I
can I say
mean-
one like really quick thing about last
absolutely,
thing?
go for it.
It's
man.
like I don't want this anime like to be like someone to do this and like feel like a copycat. Like, you know, like the what's the anime terms? I think like Isagi, like when people like die and they're reincarnated as a slime, or like they're like in a different realm. Like it's like a genre.
Isekai.
Yeah, Isekai. That's right. I would want like a sports anime like this, but like make it basketball. You can make it like, you know,
There is a basketball.
someone like something like this, but in that same, not just a basketball like anime, but like same kind of like Blue Lock style.
Yeah.
Like even in make another country or like America like that, you know, like, I feel like
Mm.
you can take the style, but like I don't feel like you would be chipping it up. I would be interested in watching other sports like this too.
Absolutely.
That's what I'm saying.
Absolutely. Fun fact as well too, since Amanda's not here. the person who created the reincarnated as a slime is the same person that made Blue Lock. Those two
Hmm.
they made, they're both involved in the both projects. So
Man,
a little
That's
fun
badass.
fact right there. But where was I? Yeah, I mean, yeah, you guys hit everything on the nail. I mean, like, yeah, of course, this anime has had an impact in all fields. I mean, I feel like, and whenever I was looking like about how this anime has, I even found other sport mangas that has affected the country of Japan. Like, they have Ace Diamond, which is a baseball manga that I had no idea. A lot of people who read that manga are now in the sport of baseball in Japan, which is fucking crazy.
that's crazy.
Again, Blue Lock is going to be one of them. I guarantee you it. Giant
Mhm.
Killing has been one. Kukuro's Basketball, which it was Leo
Classic.
Ursi. Yeah, I was looking that up because I was like, I've never heard of
Beautiful.
that. I've never heard of it. And
Beautiful anime.
it's
Yeah.
getting people involved in basketball in Japan. It's just wild. I never knew that a different form of literature, which is a manga, can be able to influence a person to be able to go a direction that they would have never gone through if they never read manga. So
Yeah.
that's so crazy to me.
Mhm.
Don't forget
Talk,
about Haikyuu too.
I need to watch it,
Yeah.
but I don't know.
Like,
It's
I
good.
like it. I like
It's
it. I think it's
good.
pretty badass.
Haiku is coveted. It's treasured among a lot of. I just don't understand the hype, but I guess this is the first anime I needed to watch to get into sports anime. Like I really do love it. I really
And
do
then
love it.
also just one last one, which is the classic soccer one, is Captain Tsubasa,
I've
or
heard about
was it
that.
Tsubasa? Ersi?
Captain Tsubasa, yeah, and a lot of soccer players have him tattooed on his leg, and
Yeah,
I
he
have a
is a
feeling
classic.
he's gonna make a show in Blue Lock, bro. I guarantee
Oh,
you
that-
it
dude, I
because
can
what
see
the,
that.
yeah.
because they're trying to do this a bit like I feel like and this I'm jumping ahead of my point. I think Blue Lock is gonna be like the Marvel of soccer for I think is gonna start that
Bit.
way where I just feel it. I feel it because what they're doing is they're
It's
bringing
hype,
like
man.
real
Wow.
international players in it, and a lot
They
of
have
people.
done that though.
I know people are gonna hate, or people have hated on it about the last episode when they were fighting like the elites, the Elite Four, whatever they were called, top five or something like that.
They were based
Yeah.
on people.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they were talking their language. It was like English, Portuguese, like all, and they kept to it. Like I love that. Like, granted, their English wasn't the best. Like I still had to read the subtitles, but like at the end of the day, what they're trying to do is soccer is a sport that brings everybody together. That's why we have the fucking World Cup. It brings
Yeah.
everyone. So how dare would you? How dare they would they be to just use Japanese to be able to voice the English for a different international player. You know what I mean? I just
Mhm.
love
Yeah.
that. I love that. I understand what they were trying to do. It's like, bro, fuck yeah. Blue Lock
It's
is coveted
different.
for life. For life. I just fuck with that. I fuck with that heavy, bro. I fuck
The
with
Marvel
that heavy. Yeah, I think it's
soccer.
gonna be the Marvel. I don't know. I'm probably hyping too much, but you know.
Yeah, it's definitely worth the hype for sure.
Right. Like, and then going back to Krishan's point about like how this anime is different, like I hope it sticks to it. Like the it's again a shonen, like it's giving us an art form that's just it's over exaggerating soccer. It's giving us what we like about soccer, you know, like when they score a goal or they're getting close to a goal, it's giving us that hype and it's giving
Yeah.
us that in art form. Like honestly, that's
Yeah.
what it's doing. You know, where they lack, in my opinion, is when they pan over to that 3D bullshit. That's the I always like to find like a lot of pro
When they're
like
running
if
in
I
place and like just
yeah, I'm giving too much praise,
Wait.
but like we got to be realistic. Like, don't get like that CGI bullshit where they're like showing the players from up above and they're like doing this fucking robotic shit. I'm like,
I would
nah,
rather
bro.
like
Like
a little dot.
it removes me from the. I'm like, I'm gone. I'm gone again. I'm analyzing this
It's
shit
like
that
a
you're giving me. Yeah, I'm like, ugh. And they're they're running fast, but the fucking stick figure 3D CGI is just moving so fucking slow. I'm like, bro, let's fix that shit in season 2. Let's
I didn't want to
fucking
say anything about
So
that.
what
You know
you're
what I mean?
saying? So what you're saying is Blue Lock is the DC of anime. not the Marvel.
Don't do this.
We just need Mappa to come in a little bit.
No, it's
Clean
the
up those
Marvel. It's
episodes.
I just have to like if I give too much praise about something, I gotta find a negative. That's just me. But yeah, I mean, definitely made an impact. Definitely made some
That's a crack.
flows. Yeah. Hey, don't talk bad about Guardians, bro. That's for another day. That's for another day. But no, that's spot on. I mean, I think we hit everything. Unless anybody has any last minute, I think we're very passionate about the impact question. But anybody has any last minute questions or anything or answers? I mean,
I'm excited for it. See,
Next season's gonna blow y'all's mind.
I am curious. Like,
When's
I
it coming
know-
out, man?
I don't know, dude.
I don't think they've said.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Dude, I'm
they've said
like-
release.
I'm like 3 seasons ahead, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Ursi is our manga.
I know you're
Krishan is
far
a
and stuff,
manga.
but I am
connoisseur as well.
like curious on like if they stay in Blue Lock, like how interested people would be watching it.
Don't
like,
answer it on
whenever
the
they make it
podcast.
out.
Okay, I won't answer it, but I'll text you, Krishan. I'll let you know.
Yeah.
Like if they just try to drag out like the competition, like I've been watching so far, like it's fire, you know. Even if they like have to go down to 1v1 at the very end, like weed everybody else out, but like them introducing all the new people, I guess it was like an extra like fresh start, like kind of seeing.
I can't
think, but, like,
fucking wait.
Some of these abilities that they have, I'm like, how much will be repetitive in a way, like because you have like the major ones, dribbling, speed, like shot
Yeah.
power, like cutting.
I guarantee you that guy with the pink hair is gonna be dangerous. He just looked dangerous.
Ryosu?
Wait, is that
Ryusu, yeah. He's dangerous. He looked dangerous to me.
I think
the
he's
monk's
just
the best player?
who?
The monk. I'm just fucking.
Boy, if you don't get on. I do have a question, and then I'll wrap up though. Do you think that say this works, say this experiment works, right? Do you think that Ego will do this for goalie, like different positions, like goalie, midfielders, like you know what I mean? Like
Probably not for goalie, because like no offense, but that shit's boring, dude. Like I could see for midfielders, but probably not goalie.
I think the closest to that would be Noor.
Or a lot of the quote unquote strikers could get moved to midfielders. Like Butcher's a midfielder.
Better.
Rins, yes. So and like the guy who was a striker but became a goalie, like maybe that's just his spot now. So who knows? I don't think they're gonna do like one for like different positions, but I think like this is where to find your true position.
Yeah.
Hot take.
I would be curious to watch that though.
It would be interesting and fun to watch for different positions for that.
Not like a show around it, but like if like they're introducing like a character, like oh here is like the top like not center back but like the winger like that, like you know, like you can kind of see like those matchups and like see why this man's like the top, even defender, you know, like how he gets his stuff. Like I would watch that like in pieces, like it's along with the story, like midfielder, you know, those one-on-one battles, not
yeah. I mean, the best two players in the world right now, you know, they were wingers, but also strikers.
Were they really?
Positionless, you could say.
So they could play any position.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
they can adapt. They're fucking beasts.
Yep.
You heard
Ronaldo and Messi, baby.
Hey.
Well, except you know, Messi's like better than Ronaldo, but you know.
Hot
like,
take.
Like
not a hot take, Val. Not a
it's
hot
not.
take.
It's not. Messi is Isagi, bro, and then Ronaldo is Barrow.
No, Messi is Rin.
Kunigami.
Come on now. And Neymar is Bachira. Rin is Messi.
Oh yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that.
I see Rin.
Or Nagi.
I really want to see Nagi flourish into something else. Like I feel like
me too, man.
Seen everything.
Man, shut the fuck up, Ersi. God damn.
I'm getting excited, dude.
You said,
I'm excited for you guys. Yeah, well, yeah, because
why do you hate Nagi? We could do this outside.
No.
But
I don't hate Nagi. I don't hate Nagi, but like that was for excitement. Like,
okay.
Like, I can't wait.
Yeah.
Like,
it's cap.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm hyped. I'm hyped for Nagi.
Cap.
Because he's that chill character, but like everyone fucking loves because he's quiet but still badass as fuck.
He reminds me of like what's a Killua from Hunter, just like gifted and just a dog.
Just a fucking ball
He
of
just-
talent.
Yeah, he just walks in, just hands in his pockets, just like
Piss excellence, huh?
yeah. Just, everyone's like, how?
Yeah, I mean he's just like Shoto, bro.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a good example.
Mm.
But yeah, you heard it here from the four of us. You heard it from the soccer experts, Ursi and Leo in the house. You heard it from Krishan over here. Expertise, you know what I'm saying, right here. You heard from me. I don't know shit, but I'll be watching shit, you know what I'm saying? But no, I do appreciate you, Leo. I appreciate you, Ursi, for jumping in on this episode. It's been fucking fantastic.
Thanks for having us, man.
Absolutely.
Thanks for having us, man.
Yeah. Do you guys have any last parting words before I go ahead and wrap us up?
No. I mean, if there's a video game that comes out for, Blue Lock, I'm gonna hop on that bit.
What if they put Blue Lock in FIFA?
Maybe
They might go the Fortnite route.
they might go the Fortnite route type shit. Yeah,
they might. Might as well.
I would
Make
buy
money.
it.
I'd buy the
that'd be
shit out of
fun.
it.
I would buy it since it's. I mean, yeah, it's my favorite anime right now. So yeah,
easily. But no, let's give a round of applause to our fucking guest over here. This is a shout out to Amanda for hating on sports anime catch up. We do appreciate you guys and appreciate you guys for listening to this riveting Blue Lock episode. But please follow us on our socials. Follow us on Anime for 3 on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram. Anime for 3, spell out the 3. We are on YouTube, our YouTube TV. It is Anime
Not yet.
3. And, please provide us our feedback and everything. We do have an ongoing mini series. It's tournament style, so please vote throughout the week. We need to be able to decide who's the winner because it came up to a tie on the episode. So please vote for that. But again, you have been listening to Anime for 3. You can officially strap out. Appreciate you. Peace.
See ya.
peace.
That was a good one, man.